Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am the indie mommy now, not the panicking millennial. I felt like I'm not panicking anymore, so I'm not gonna be a panicking millennial. So today, my video is gonna be about the top things that I googled, or not even the top things, random things that I googled in the first 30 days of her being born. This is just to show people like we don't know anything, and Google is our enemy and our friend. Um, I think one of the first things I Googled when I brought her home was how much does she sleep? Like what is the normal amount of time for a child to really sleep? I think now, look in hindsight, my daughter is now a month and a week old now. I feel a little bit different about me actually questioning the sleep thing, because now she take cat naps and it changed so quickly. Like once she turned a month old, she was like, "Okay, girl, I'm ready. But I don't want you to go nowhere. It's me and you all day." And I was just like, "That sounds okay. You know, I need a nap. I need about one or two naps. Because I still gotta get up in the middle of the night when you wake up. Like, I'm glad that you get enough sleep, but I don't get enough sleep." So, but in the beginning, we were like, so the first 2 weeks, we were like, okay, she sleeps all day. We gotta stop this, cause she's up all night. Now, once we like got to the third week, we were like, okay, let's try to start waking her up during the day. We would dance with her, change her diapers, yada yada yada. So when I Googled like how much is the child supposed to sleep, it's crazy how many parents are able to wake up an infant. Like, oh, change her diaper after she eats, or take off all her clothes, and like, just do all this fairy tale ass shit to make the baby wake up, and it didn't work. So we tried all that shit. She literally slept through all of it, every single ounce of it. And sorry, I, I, I have baby guck on me. My bad. Anyways, she literally would let us do whatever we wanted to her, and it didn't even matter. So, after trying that for about 2 weeks, we gave up. So when they tell you, and this is where I should have taken notes. Like people were telling me, when she sleeps, you sleep. Take a nap. Like enjoy that shit. When she's awake, take her with you. Take her downstairs, do the laundry, like put her in her chair, do whatever you have to do. But when she sleeps, sleep. Didn't do that. I messed up. Because now she takes cat naps. I don't get no nap. And I gotta keep up with her. Like, I can't fall asleep because she awake. And she just be looking, being healthy. And I just be like, well, girl, I want to take a nap. Let's take a nap. You ready? Let's do this. Like, I'll sleep next to you. You sleep next to me. Like you sleep in the bobby. I'll sleep on the couch. Like, I lay my head right next to you. We good. Like, sisters, besties, right there. No, she'll sleep for like 30 minutes, maybe. And then she'll be up. And then if she hears her father, it's no sleep at all. Not a thing. So luckily, since she has transitioned to this, we have come up with a 9 and 9 schedule. So from 9 a.m. till 9 p.m., she can be awake, take cat naps, whatever she needs to do. And, but at 8:30 or 8:15 on bath nights, that's when we start the bedtime routine. Take a bath, get your put your clothes on, change your diaper, put your bottle on, and really like 9 p.m. I'm putting you in the bed, whether you're awake or not. Passing in your mouth if you need it, but you're gonna sleep. Room dark, nothing on, and making sure that she's okay. And it's been working. Like the last few days that she's able to do it, I'm really hopeful that this will continue. As long as we're not in a room, she does pretty well. Okay, next thing I Googled is what was engorgement. Because in the beginning of my pregnancy, my boobs engorged. First, I didn't produce enough colostrum to feed her. So I ended up supplementing a few bottles of formula for her to make sure because she just it wasn't enough, and I wasn't producing fast enough. And then all of a sudden, I woke up and I was producing too much. And then my boobs were swollen, rock hard. I mean, rock hard. My lymph node underneath my arm swelled up so much because I was so backed up. Like, it was just the most painful shit I've ever, like, well, no, her eating from my nipples, that nipple pain, worst thing ever. Side note, for nipple pain when you're first breastfeeding, let some breast milk drip out, rub it on your nipple, let it air dry, helps it heal faster. Also, too, to keep it from being cracked, put some coconut oil in them boys. Makes it not be cracky and stuff. It helps a lot. Um, but after the first week and a half, you really become numb to it and you get used to it, to where when she sucks, it doesn't feel like you just want to scream. Because that's how my first week was. But yeah, so after my boobs were engorged, I couldn't wait the whole week where they tell you don't use your pump for a week. I couldn't do it because it was just so painful. So I ended up pumping early and soon. So my breasts were just refilling and refilling, and the engorgement it just kept happening. But you can control how much you use. Now, this is what I will say. Don't slow it down right away. Like, just pump, put it in the freezer. Pump, put it in the freezer. Because at the end, because once you slow it down, it's harder to pick it back up. Because that's what I did. So one boob, she hated it. She wouldn't touch it. She don't want to touch it. She hates touching it. I use this boob strictly for pumping. The other boob, she feeds from it all day. It's always full for her, everything. So the boob that I don't let her feed from now produces 8 ounces of milk per day. That's it. 5 ounces, like, that's it. Other boob, well, I can pump it. Like, this boy puppy produces a lot of milk. So I'm trying to speed this one back up to increase my storage capacity, because I want to have enough in storage, because you never know. So one day I might go out and I keep 5 bottles of breast milk and then a storage bag full, which is about 6 ounces, and backup in the refrigerator with it. So the five bottles, all 4-ounce bottles, I make sure that they're full, constantly keep them in the refrigerator, or I pump. At the end of the night, I try to pump and make sure overnight she has that 5. So and then I want to keep a storage amount. So with this boob doing all the heavy lifting, I still need this boob to produce something too. So now I'm gonna have to go back, get some lactation milk, and start emptying this boob out multiple times a day just to pick up the production again. Sucks, but hey, my mistake. You live and you learn. You can fix it. It's just harder to speed up than it is to slow down. Remember that. So let's see, what else? I did Google the swollen lump. It could be a lymph node, it could be a swollen milk duct. Go check it out if it doesn't reduce after you pump. It took me 3 days of pumping before the bump went all the way down. So just keep an eye out on it. If it doesn't go down with pumping and feeding, go check that out, Okay. I Googled newborn photographers because I wanted to do that, but I ended up waiting until a month anyway. I Googled the stump bleeding because it started to bleed after like 2-3 days of us being home, and it concerned me because I was like, oh my shit, like, what is it? Is it supposed to be doing it this early or not? So, but it was. It bled and then it fell off, and that's normal. It usually bleeds a little and then it'll fall right off. No issues, no nothing. What else did I Google? Trying to make sure I get some high things that very concerned me. I had concerns about breastfeeding and using a bottle. Get you a good nipple. I got a slow flow nipple for Advent. I think that's where it's from. A slow flow natural nipple, it's one hole in it. But nipples actually have multiple holes in it. So actually, it I think because now when I feed her, I can see so much milk in her mouth sometimes because she's so used to sucking so hard to get the milk, or sucking a little bit more aggressively to get it out the bottle, and it easily coming out in a more manageable amount. So when she does that, it's overflowing her because it's multiple holes. So I think that helps her still be able to properly latch and like still do my nipple. But I think that the longer you wait to use a bottle, the better, because they do get nipple, like it, they could get nipple confusing. Because when we introduced the pacifier, that's when she started biting my nipple, and I had to like show her like, this is the passy, no milk comes out. My nipple, milk comes out, so you don't want to bite it. So I know she can understand, but the conversation happened. I let her know that it wasn't the deal to be biting my nipple. We chopped it up. We had a good conversation. It was fine. But yeah, I don't know if nipple confusion is a real thing or not, but I can see how it would, could possibly like have, something. So let's see. Baby acne. Googled that. Found out that there's nothing I could do about it. Therefore, and that because there was nothing I could do about it, there's nothing I could do about it. It's just my hormones from when she was in me coming out of her skin. So there's nothing I can do about it. I also Googled how to help a newborn fart because she looked uncomfortable. She was screaming, and I knew nothing was wrong with her. It was really like I just knew it was something wrong. And after so much of her having these responses to what I was eating, her father talked to his teacher, and she suggested we use gripe water. And I must say that it was the best suggestion that I could have gotten, because the gripe water actually does help. Now, there are mixed reviews on the Google about whether or not gripe water works, or if it's good to use. Make sure you get something without alcohol in it. I'm using Mommy's Bliss right now, but I think I'm going to switch to Little Rascals because I think it's a bit more natural. And you give it to the baby. It helps the baby release gas. It's a pain medicine as well, so it helps her not be in pain. And she takes about 1 tablespoon, oh no, not a tablespoon, Jesus Christ, 1 teaspoon of it 30 minutes after she eats to help with her gas. And so far so good. It's been working. It hasn't been any issues. And yeah, like I think it's the best thing. I think if your baby is fussy, even after they eat, diaper change, they turn red, they're just really uncomfortable. Just like look at your baby and look and see if they're really uncomfortable, because that's what I had to do, and I had to acknowledge that she was just very uncomfortable. And then I just got it. First night she went to sleep after she had stayed up for like 2 days where we didn't get any sleep at night, and she wasn't sleeping for more than like an hour during the day. So yeah. What else? Try gripe water. It's not cheap. 4 ounces is like $12, I think. You can get it on Amazon, Google, Target is where I got mine. They have a nighttime version that I don't know about because I don't know how I feel about drugging a kid. At this early, maybe about 4 months, not 4 months, 4 years. The most drugging that I plan on doing is getting some rice and putting it in there in her bottle, which I'm going to the doctor tomorrow to figure out if I can do that. Because I know black families, the cereal in the bottle is like a mandatory thing for all black mothers. Put that cereal in a bottle, let it sleep through the night, boom. But when I Googled it, it wasn't that positive of a response. And also something I Googled about whether or not you should put cereal in the baby's bottle. So yeah, right? Yeah. So then I also Googled, can I take the baby to the new movies? Now, I know what you're saying. If you're a single parent, or single, or not a parent, you're gonna say, why would you ever take a baby to the movies? First of all, fuck y'all. I got a life. I'm gonna go see a movie. I went to go see Black Panther. I took her with us. First of all, we went during the daytime, 9:45 a.m. showing. So if your ass was in there and a baby was crying and you was pissed, that's your fucking fault for going to the movies that early. Because the movie in the daytime is for people who have children. Point blank, period. So, I Googled it to see if I could take her. So we bought these noise canceling headphones for newborns, the EBS ones. You Google them, it's like a Velcro band, and you slide the headphones that are in them, and you slide, it's like Velcroed around her head. I must say she hated the Velcroing thing, and not only in the movie did she get more upset about that thing touching her head, and that was what's causing her to stay away. She slept right through the movie even after we took the bitches off. So, yeah. You don't necessarily need headphones. If you're going to see an IMAX, you might, but I don't think you need to have the headphones. They seem pretty fine to me. Okay. I think I'm kind of done. When do babies start sleeping longer? When they damn well feel like it. Yeah. This is. Yeah, I think that's it, guys. Like, I have been. Oh, I Googled a lot of information about, diapers, because we got a gift of a box of Huggies diapers. I hate Huggies, and I will do a video about how much I hate Huggies, their diapers and their wipes. And I also tried Baby Organics, and Seventh Generation, and Loves, and Pampers. So we tried all these diapers. I'm gonna do a video about Huggies and Pampers because those are the two I had, and Loves. Those are the three that I actually had like packages of, so I can see in different types of ways how I hate or like them. I hate Huggies. Loves is affordable, so it's kind of like if you're on a budget, I choose Loves. Like for real, but you're gonna have to change them more frequently. And then if you have a little bit more to spend, Pampers is a good. I use Pampers Baby Draft, right? That's what we have right now, but we're gonna get a new box of something else. So yeah, thanks. I'm the indie mommy now. Indie because I am not a traditional mommy, and I'm pretty young. So yeah, look out. Thank you for watching.